he played well all year, and it made your old buddy Kevin Wildes, Patriots fan, a little bit nervous. Oh, what was that? But a hero comes along. Matthew Stafford says he wants out of his Lions deal. So, you know what? Fire up the Patriots Photoshops. We did it all last year. I had Jarrett the Javelin, had Cam. Now we got Matthew Stafford. So shout out to this guy up in the upper right for photoshopping this. Save some time. Great job, my friend. I'm going to print this out and put it on a mug. You'll see it tomorrow until I get a new one with Jimmy G and then another one with Deshaun.
It's a lot of beverages. Meanwhile, the Chiefs have a shot to become the 8th team ever to win back-to-back Super Bowls. They'll have to beat the last guy to do it, Tom Brady, in order to pull it off. So, Brandon, the Chiefs making it back-to-back Super Bowls is blank.
The true start to a new dynasty. Look, this organization, the best is yet to come. I mean, this guy, Patrick Mahomes, throwing that ball right there. He's 25. The only guy at the age of 25 to lead his team to back-to-back Super Bowls. And the best is yet to come. Fox, I need you guys to call my agent right away, because if they're going to do this for the next 10 years, there's no way I can come on this show and talk about them every single week, because Nick Wright is going to be here for the next 10 years just gloating and bragging about the Kansas City Chiefs. It's just not even fair. This is the start of a new dynasty.
Big breaking news. I think Brandon Marshall just tried to pull a Deshaun Watson. I think he just opted out of his deal mid-show. We've never seen that before. Brandon Marshall is breaking new television ground we've never seen. The Chiefs making it to back-to-back Super Bowls is wild. It's a year too late. Because let me take you on a little time travel 2 years ago. Ready? New England Patriots, you're the road team. Call the coin in the air. Tails. Tails it is. We'll take the ball. If he'd have said heads, we'd have been going for 3 in a row, baby. Now we're gonna have to wait a whole nother year to go for 3 in a row. A stupid coin flip in the AFC title game is what is between Brady Mahomes. It should be 5 Super Bowls to 2, about to be 5 to 3. Instead, it's 6 to 1. It's a higher mountain to climb. It's a year late. A stupid coin flip 2 years ago. The only reason this hadn't already happened. It's very frustrating. Yeah,
that game was notable. That playoff game was notable, too, if you don't remember. The game was actually decided on the coin flip. They didn't decide to play the overtime, and the Chiefs didn't stop the Patriots.
Correct.
It was just decided right then and there for the sake of brevity.
You're right.
It's game's over. Done. It's not like the Chiefs just let us march all the way down the field. In any event.
You're right about that.
Travis Kelce, monster game yesterday. 13 touchdowns. 13 touchdowns. Yeah, huge game. 13 touchdowns. 13 catches. 118 yards. 2 touchdowns. And you know what? I see another parade coming. And since Travis Kelce is a big guy, I think he got to put in that Louis Vuitton coat order a little bit early. You can't just get this off the rack if you're, a big dude. So go ahead, put the order in. It's not bad luck. It's just savvy planning for Travis Kelce, Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl champion, coming up.
All right, let's head up to Green Bay now, where Aaron Rodgers came up just short in the NFC title game for the 4th time. Packers had the NFL's best red zone offense. Twice, though, settled for field goals that ended up costing them. So, Brandon, Aaron Rodgers' performance yesterday was blank.
Emblematic, Jenna. 100%. This is symbolic between the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers plays great, and his team plays okay. We've seen this story play out year after year after year. Tom Brady plays okay, and his team plays great. The defense plays phenomenal. Shaq Barrett, JPP, they go for 5 sacks collectively. So when you think about this, it makes me think like, does Aaron Rodgers really elevate everyone else in the organization? Because when Tom Brady walks in the building, the people who does the yard, the grounds, the players, the coaches, the general managers, the even ownership, everybody feels like they have a chance. And I'll leave you with this. This is something Devin White told Peter King last week. With Tom Brady, anything's possible.
Man, first of all, that's Mahomes' line, and it's anything is possible. So, Devin White, you owe Mahomes $7,500 trademark infringement. Second of all, it's great to be Tom Brady. We had Brandon right now is giving Brady credit for other guys lifting weights. Yesterday there was a tweet giving Brady retroactive credit for the Tampa Bay Lightning and Tampa Bay Rays' success in the other sports. Brady, interceptions that he throws, not his fault.
He's that great.
Championships won by a hockey team, definitely because he showed up in the city. It's insanity. But Aaron Rodgers' performance yesterday was Rushmore saving. If Rodgers won yesterday and then beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl, the old quarterback Mount Rushmore that's got 4 faces on it, Unitas, Manning, Montana, and Brady, they were going to have to get their chisels out and make a 5th one. The rare 5-face Mount Rushmore. And now they don't. Now it's like, oh, okay, no. Rodgers, a lot of your playoff losses you could put on your team. This one, you have to share some of the blame on. A decade since your only Super Bowl appearance. So, for the most talented quarterback ever, it's a rough loss, and it is, unfortunately, a bit of a legacy stinger for him.
That's right. Oh, and brutal for the chisel industry, as you mentioned. It's just a lot of chisel workers out of business now. It's not like it's an actual
Chiselers
thing.
is what.
Hey, I went with consistent with the MVP. It's like the Sports Illustrated cover jinx now, like the Madden jinx. The last MVP to win the Super Bowl was 1999. Look at all these guys. Got to the Super Bowl and lost. So Aaron Rodgers just adds to the list of guys who did not win the Super Bowl. Nick, maybe it's good that Patrick Mahomes did not win the MVP. See? Little glass half full action from your old friend.
Disagree.
Silver lining, KW. To Tyreek Hill now, clearly one of the best players of the weekend, if not the best. But Brendan, your unsung hero this past weekend was blank.
All right, let me appease Nick Wright really quick. All right, Tom Brady didn't play great yesterday. When you turn on the film, and if you go back to Friday when we had this discussion, I talked about Tom Brady going in there and managing the game and being phenomenal in situational football. We talked about, can he get points before the half? Can he manage the 2-minute drive, the 4-minute drive? That's when we wanted to see Tom Brady stand up and show out. He got points before the half. Great job there. But outside of that, you go into the 3rd quarter, the 4th quarter, Tom Brady was just throwing balls up like anybody can have it. That's not what you expect out of Tom Brady, the GOAT. Who won this game was Shaq Barrett and JPP. They are the unsung heroes. Todd Bowles did a phenomenal job of getting enough pressure on that guy, Aaron Rodgers, who everyone says is the MVP. So I got to go with the guys who actually got the job done yesterday, Shaq Barrett, JPP, and everybody on that defense.
And by the way, those are the biggest storylines going into the Super Bowl, with Eric Fisher, the Chiefs' left tackle, potentially rupturing his Achilles, and the Chiefs' right tackle, Mitchell Schwartz, hasn't played in months. So that's going to be where that game is decided. But I'm going to go to the Chiefs' secondary, most notably rookie 4th-round pick L'Jarius Sneed, who had a couple pass breakups, a great sack on Josh Allen. He almost had an interception. You had Fenton. Rashad Fenton did have an interception after L'Jarius Sneed went out when they were looking at him for a concussion. This Chiefs secondary shut down what I was told was a prolific passing offense. Now, the 2 times they played the Chiefs, they've done nothing, and obviously that's the only time I'd be bothered to watch the Buffalo Bills, except for the other playoff game I saw they scored 10 points, I think, on offense. That wasn't very good either. So I can't actually confirm that this is a great passing offense, but everyone says it is, and the Chiefs secondary shut them down, so they're the unsung heroes of the weekend. Wild.
Okay, you know something is bad when mild-mannered, nice people get super fired up. And that was Tony Dungy after watching the Scotty Miller touchdown at the end of the first half. I will read you verbatim the tweet, but I will add a little bit of anger to it because I can't do a Tony Dungy impression. Here we go. That may be the worst defensive design I've seen with 8 seconds and no timeouts left. Green Bay, I'm not sure how you play inside technique man-to-man and not just play zone and protect the sideline and end zone. Amazing. Terrible job there. You know it's bad when Tony Dungy is coming at you with the fire takes on Twitter.
How about this quarterback matchup? The greatest doing it now versus the greatest to ever do it. Grogu and Yoda, Mahomes and Brady. So, Brandon, The Mahomes-Brady Super Bowl 55 matchup is blank. Dusty, help me
Really
with
quick,
that,
Nick,
Yoda.
let me ask you a question. I got to throw you on the spot, Nick. Hey, who's the greatest basketball player of all time, MJ or LeBron?
It's a really, really tough question, but if you're going to put me to a decision, I guess I'll say LeBron. It's LeBron. It's definitely LeBron.
Right,
Kind of a dumb
but
question.
here's what I would say to that, Nick. I don't think we'll ever settle that debate because these two never played against each other. This is a movie matchup. This is LeBron James versus MJ. These two guys have went head-to-head 4 times, and they're 2-2. 2018, Tom Brady won both matchups. Since then, Patrick Mahomes have won it. Now they're in the Super Bowl. This debate, well, it won't be one because of this game and this matchup. This is epic, and this is going to be a show. This is a movie matchup. This is us watching LeBron versus MJ.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that MJ had to retire early and repeatedly, or else maybe he could have played LeBron. All right, Mahomes-Brady Super Bowl matchup is best served cold. Because, as the great Vito Corleone taught us, revenge is a dish best served cold. And Patrick Mahomes has been waiting for revenge for his one and only playoff loss. A playoff loss that was aided by a very questionable roughing the passer penalty. A playoff loss that was aided by Tom Brady's 3rd interception of the game. That sound familiar? Being waved off due to D Ford allegedly being a 1/4 centimeter offsides. And a playoff loss that was aided by what I am hearing was a weighted coin that went the Patriots' way on the coin toss. Mahomes, and I thought, Wilds, he was never going to be able to get revenge. I thought once Brady fleed the AFC, obviously to avoid playing Patrick Mahomes, we'd never get this game again. But now we have it. So it's best served cold. I've been waiting 2 years for it, Wilds, and I cannot wait.
Pizza.
All right, I'm going to go for possibly bad for Brandon, and here's why. Since I've known Brandon, he's told me one thing. Ball security is job security, yours and mine.
Yours and mine.
I tell it to my friends. When I tuck my children in to bed at night, I tell them that.
Same.
I even got it
Same.
tattooed across my abdomen like Thug Life. Ball security is job security, yours and mine, just so I never forget. Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions yesterday, won the game. In fact, now in the playoffs, when he throws 3 interceptions, he's won 3 games. So, Brandon, I don't know if you're either lying to me or I'm going to send you a bill to get this tattoo removed. So it's going to be bad for you if Tom Brady throws 3 interceptions in the Super Bowl and wins. Because I just take integrity's out the window with you.
You see this? This is Tiki Barber.
Yeah,
Tiki Barber had a fumbling problem with the Giants. And then he changed his style because he knew the biggest indicator between winning and losing in the National Football League is ball security. He got away with it, but at the end of the day, he better protect this ball or Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, Eric B., Coach Spags, TM is going to run him off the field. Ball security is job security, yours and mine.
Security, yours and mine.
kids.
Also, tattoos are hard to remove.